Demanding I respect him, hand lined up at Tennessee, demanding for a check. Promise I wouldn't come for him.
You're now connected to Jackie
Right, this second you pay up.
Ice on, jala, jala, $1 million. Ice on, jala, jala, ice on, jala, jala, $1 million. Ice on, work hard, play harder.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Orlando. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the Bucks, down 4 spots from them.
And I think for Milwaukee, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. The big men on the floor for him, Giannis and Portis. And it's Lillard in at the 1. And for the Magic, Suggs out there with Mitchell. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Baker in at the 5. As a player, what's your main focus in these early stages of the season, Clark?
You know, Kevin, I think the biggest thing is just building chemistry, getting a level of comfort with one another, learning tendencies and preferences. Chemistry is the key at this time of the season.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The pass to Giannis. Lillard against Mitchell. And it's Lillard missing. Here's Baker. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Middleton. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Just 4 to shoot. Banchero is screened for Bane. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now, here's MP. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Beasley against MP. And they double up MP. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Baker, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Baines checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Suggs in for Matisse Thybulle. Beasley outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beasley's got 5 now.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
MP against Portis. Here's Baker. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Baker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Fires for 3, and there's Suggs on the assist by MP. Suggs has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Magic. To the paint, and Portis throws it down.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
There's the lob to Banchero.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
And a wide open look for MP. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Beasley with a screen on Mitchell. Hits the three-point bomb.
And it's the moment Lillard passes half court, you have to pick him up because Dame's range is endless.
Baker kicks to Mitchell. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And they double up Giannis. To the left wing and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Bucks number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Beauchamp's checked in.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
MP outside. Banchero is screened for MP. Out to Anthony. Back to Baker. And there's the draw! Oh, man! What a finish!
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offense.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The 3-2-1 fight. Take it away.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Banchero. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Bane. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Suggs. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Crowder, he's checked in for Chris Middleton.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And here's MP for 3. No good. That's just his first miss in 7 shots.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
It's good again in the next one. 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Crowder. Carter sets the pick for MP. That one misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lillard finds Antetokounmpo, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Giannis constantly working on that outside shot, and you can see he's made progress.
Porter with the screen for MP. From the wing, and it's Orlando with another.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Pass to Middleton. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And they were in the top 10 in scoring. Their system really played to their strengths. They had a very good plan in place at the offensive end.
And the rebounding you just talked about, I did a night out. They controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Crowder is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Payne in for Damian Lillard. Middleton up top, guarded by Porter. Shots good by Middleton.
Hard to disrupt or shake Middleton when he's in the zone. I mean, doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's still going to get his shot up and down.
Passes it to Carter. Lopez with the steal. Here's Crowder. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Middleton. Now here's Lopez. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. MP, that's for 2. Cans the shot from the wing. Baker's got 22 points. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Magic lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well,
Orlando making some changes. Baker, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Bain comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Fultz. We've got Desmond Bain. Banchero is out there with Baker. And it's Mitchell. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lillard with a screen for Giannis. Oh, big time move by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels in fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And finished off by Banchero.
That's high-quality teamwork. What a setup for Banchero.
Here's Lillard. He has 6. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players and key defensive stops. with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up, though, right? Letting it all go.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And stolen by Lillard. Now the Bucks moving it up. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now because he's excellent at using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
MP dishes to Carter, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediately. Boy, this is bad, tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. Stone cold, this one. Man.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Mitchell against Lillard. To the inside. To end the run. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Orlando making some changes. Banchero comes in for Carter. And it's Suggs in for Cole Anthony.
Give it up again.
MP against Portis. Here's Baker. Crew on the 14-footer. Baker's got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Lillard kicks to Beasley. Over in the corner, Portis. 6 to shoot. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 11.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Baker passes to Banchero. Back to Baker. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
To me, one of the things that separates Banchero from others is his passing.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Fades back. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Beasley outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it. If it's
working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Orlando. 13 points up at the end of the period. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Miami Heat will go up against the Hawks out in Atlanta. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Orlando Magic.
They're like a spoiled kid in the candy shop. Whatever they want on offense, they're getting it. And the defense is like the kid's parents, too scared to tell the boy no.
I feel like I'm getting a glimpse into your past right now, Shaq. Feels oddly specific.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's who Adrian Griffin is starting the second half with. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Malik Beasley out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. Beasley dishes to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And it's now 22 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Mitchell against Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. During last season, Clark, both Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points in a game, the most since Kobe's 81.
Yeah, that's remarkable, Kevin. We also had a ton of 50-point games, too. I think it's kind of due to the heliocentric offenses we see now. Teams building those rosters around their one superstar.
And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero bully balling and overpowering on his way inside. Not to be denied.
Bucks trail by 14. Lillard finds Giannis. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
The Magic shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
The three from range. Giannis takes it.
Developing the catch-and-shoot jumper. Giannis has done a nice job with that.
MP outside. Bane with the screen on Portis. He had a nice open look right there. Baker's got 46 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Timeout called, the Bucks. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a...
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Baker, he's checked in for Carter. Banchero comes in for Isaac. Baines checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Suggs in for Matisse Thybulle. Lillard against Mitchell. Beasley for three, and Bane pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Lillard against Mitchell. Three-pointer. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
MP with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Beauchamp's checked in.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Giannis. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. A three from MP. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Lillard outside. The pass to Beauchamp. Inside. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
MP with it. Lillard picks him up. It's up a three. And it's Banchero missing. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. 19-point game. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Baker kicks to Banchero. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Magic?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
MP against Giannis. Carter with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Baker passes to Anthony. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Wendell. A big performance on the boards tonight. Did you expect to dominate like that coming into the game?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to come out, help my team any way I could. So, rebounds or not, I did what I had to do to help the team win.
You were a big part of it tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.